All right, so what is going on YouTube and Twitch? We are here in Star Trek Fleet Command, and the last video did not turn out so well because I had multiple mics open at the same time. So it kind of created a feedback loop, so that is never a good sign. But we are here in Star Trek Fleet Command, and of course, for those who are just joining us now, that must have been incredibly painful for you to listen to the audio, but hopefully it's a lot better now. So yes, so we are in Star Trek Fleet Command, and I am mining, of course, dilithium, so it is pretty good. And let's just take a look here. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So I do have my miners on their way. So this was actually mining and not anymore. So I'm kind of hoping in this feed to kind of meet, kind of say hello to any Canadian players, of course, who are on the server. Hopefully they are. I would love for them to be here. But if they're not, then obviously don't worry about it. So we are going to, so we have, 40,000 dilithium. It's not too much, but it is enough. And we're kind of going to see what we can build, what we can research with this dilithium. Now, for those who are new to Star Trek Fleet Command, Star Trek Fleet Command is, of course, a con. You have the con, you have control of ships, and you're kind of in this independent system. Let me take a look right here. You're kind of in this independent system, independent space, and there are all these factions, and you have to complete missions. You have to do all this other amazing stuff, and it is such a great game. And I think you'll really enjoy it. You'll really enjoy Star Trek Fleet Command. Obviously, it does have a few bugs. I mean, a lot of bugs. And it has a long way to go in terms of, what is expected of it. But I think it does have a good, solid start anyway. So let's take a look. So let's zoom in here. So we're just going to zoom in slightly. And yeah, so my ship is on its way back to base. You can see it right here. Ship A, of course. I would really love to kind of nickname these ships, or at least have, North Star right on the bat, but obviously it doesn't. So it is asking me, I can upgrade this ship. So let's click on the upgrade function right here. Let's take a look. So obviously that upgrade function was for the level up. So I do have enough experience points to level it up. Obviously I'm not going to do that just because the fact that I can probably upgrade these parts. Oh, I do need some tritanium. So the issue with Fleet Command, I believe, is the issue of tritanium, really. So it does take a lot of tritanium to kind of get anywhere. So you do have to be mining it or stealing it quite a lot, which is not great. So yeah, I mean, I can't really upgrade any of these parts really with the stuff that I've mined. Maybe this. But I'm not going to upgrade the warp engines just yet, just because I do not need to use the North Star to go anywhere right now. But let's go out of this and let's go into the station. So for those who are just joining me, welcome first of all. And this is the station. So I'm around this planet, and I can take a look here. I can see my ships are docked. My North Star and my Valk are docked in the station. And let's take a look here. Let's zoom in here. And this is my station, and it does have a lot of cool stuff going on right now. So it is pretty awesome. And, I think that, you'll really love this station. And I kind of want to go into this, and I want to kind of see what I can upgrade. So I want to get this shipyard to, of course, level 24. So this is a huge one. Level 24 is a huge one. So I want to get my dilithium vault to 24. It's telling me that. So let's click go. And it is asking me I need my tritanium vault to level 24 too. So if I click go there. But of course, I do not have the power steel to upgrade this. So how much is it? Well, it's a whole bunch. It's 200 latinum to upgrade this. So there's a huge amount of latinum to upgrade. But do I really need it? It doesn't cost any dilithium, and people will be after me for the dilithium. So that is not a good sign. But what do I need to upgrade this? I need my So I need to upgrade 2 more things. I need to upgrade 2 more things to really get to this. So, what do you think I should do? I mean, this is a huge one right now to kind of upgrade. It is a huge one to upgrade. So this it is really difficult to kind of know. All right, let's go into research. And let's see what I can upgrade with research, because this is a huge one. I have 40,000 dilithium. Okay, so this is the research tree. I have my combat right here. I have my station right here. And I can see kind of all the resources which I need. And it is a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to upgrade. Some of these things are, of course, locked. If you follow Deuce, if you follow Amagen Gaming, if you follow any of them, you will know, they kind of talk about this a lot, but the research tree is just huge, and you can't see it right now, but right in the corner there is a galaxy tab. So this is coming in the near future, I hope. So this is definitely one to go for. So I definitely want to kind of, use my dilithium on one of these. I'm kind of not tempted to go for the interceptor research, just because I don't use my Kira that much. So I'm level 24. I'm on my way to get in a Kumari. So, do I really need this right now? That's kind of the tough decision, I have to make. So let's take a look here. I can do dilithium safeguard. That takes a lot of my dilithium away. So my dilithium protection would be increased if I was attacked. Station weaponry, I can't really do that. 640. There's no point using the latinum really to pay for that. So I think I might do maybe some combat research. So we have Explorer weaponry. That won't cost a lot. Cost 15 latinum to do, and that'll actually, Explorer weaponry will actually, it'll actually increase my Valk weapons. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good way to go. So maybe I'll actually focus on that. And this is my Valk, by the way. This is a Vulcan ship, so it is pretty powerful. And let's go in here. So these are my officers. So I do have, Uhura on the bridge. I have Sulu, and of course I have Spock. So take a look at all these. So let's put that back right there. Let's take a look at, where did he go? Let's take a look at Sulu. Okay, so Sulu, he needs to be upgraded a lot, but his attack is 120, his defense is 55, and his health is 55. Let's take a look at his captain's ability, Big Shot. Big Shot. Cadet Sulu increases the damage to the first rounds of the ship by 25% for the first round. So this ability actually works, I've found. I'm not sure if it works on your server, but it definitely works on the Canadian server. And this definitely works. And his officer ability is Fighting Spirit. Cadet Sulu increases the attack of all the officers on the ship by 12%. So this is a huge one again. This is definitely one to go for. And let's take a look at Uhura right now. So, scan the enemy does not work unless you're in the captain's chair. But if she was in the captain's chair, she would decrease the weapon damage of the opponent's ship by 10%. So I kind of want your opinion on this. What is kind of the best way to go? Is it kind of for the Sulu, or is it kind of Uhura? They both have really good kind of abilities, but is this, really the way to go? So I don't know. I don't know which one to put as captain. I think Sulu gives the most power, but, we'll see in the future. So we do have negotiations. Cadet Uhura increases the shield health of the ship by 11%. So this is really good on ships that have low shields, and this is good for Explorer class as well. And quickly, let's take a look at Instructor Spock. So, again, knowledgeable doesn't work unless you're in the captain's chair, but if he was in the captain's chair, he would increase the weapon damage of the ship by 5%. This is a huge amount, and he does have the officer ability Kobayashi Maru. So Instructor Spock increases the shield deflection, armor, and dodge by 15%. So again, this is a huge one to have. So I think these are pretty good officers. You have DJ Kochi, Ajakoji, I can't even say it, McCoy, Talan, Chev. These are all my other ships. Some of these are really good to have. That's right. So anyway, where were we? So let's go back to yes, we're going to do research. So I think we should do kind of explorer research. So that is a good one to have. Where was it? Combat. Explorer weaponry. So I think this is a really good one to have. So weapon damage is increased for all explorers. So I think this is a really good one to have. And I think I might go for it. Explorer weaponry is a good one to have. And yeah, let's just go for it. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of latinum. I do need, like 1,000 or less dilithium to kind of go for this. So I am going to go for it. So let's click convert 15 latinum. I do have a lot of latinum. I have over 8,000 latinum. So let's go for it. Let's convert and let's start this. So it's going to take a day and 11 hours. This is quite ridiculous, but there you go. So there you go. This is research in here, and this is a lot to have. So I've kind of used up all my dilithium, down to 300 dilithium. Like, no one really wants to raid me right now because I have a lot of dilithium. And who is mining over here? Let's take a look. Ramu LGBTST, FUAE. There's a lot of awesome stuff. And we do have some chests open. Let's take a look at some chests. 10-minute free chest. All right, so I do have 100 dilithium. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Let's take a look at the next chest. 24-hour chest. Let's open this 24-hour chest right now. And I did get 20. Okay, so I made up my dilithium for that spend already. So that's fantastic. And yeah, I mean, that is pretty much it. Like, there's not much else to do, really. So, not a lot. So, I mean, this is definitely kind of more of a test feed again. I'll definitely be going back to this game. If you do have any feedback or concerns, like, please let me know in Twitch and, of course, YouTube. YouTube is Forticelbus, of course. Hey, Yabity just sent me some help. And I do have some more daily goals to fulfill. So, yeah, again, check me out on YouTube and, of course, Twitch. This is kind of a new channel for me, but I'm kind of hoping to expand on it. And that is pretty much it for now. Alright guys, if you are not playing Star Trek Fleet Command, definitely get into it. I highly recommend it. And yeah, this is my first kind of live stream. More of a test, but we shall see if it works out or not. Alright, thanks guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, see ya.